Hi, my name is Tony and this is another series of cooking. Today on this video I'm going to show you how to cook octopus. Some people like it, some people don't. But I'm going to cook the octopus as a Portuguese dish and with some potatoes on the side. It's a dish which is very easy to cook if you follow the procedures correctly, and it will not be rubbery. Most people have a problem that they undercook this and it becomes rubbery, but I'm going to show you how to cook this thing properly and infuse it with a nice sauce almost similar to the spicy shrimp sauce that I did on another video. Now, as you can see, I have here ready to go. I have 2 octopuses here ready to go. I know some people find it disgusting, but it is really delicious. And I will take these now and they will go basically into this water and they will boil until they are tender. Now, while the water is boiling, we have a variety of spices here that we're going to use, but I'm not going to explain all of it to you right now because as I'm going to be showing you how to put these together. At the same time, at the end of the video, I will have a list of all the ingredients. So the water here is boiling, the octopus is ready to go here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut off the video and I'm going to chop the garlic and the onions, and I'm going to peel the potatoes, getting ready to roast the potatoes because I like the potatoes roasted to put in at a later date when this all comes together. The octopus will go inside there, and then when it's tender, I will come back and show you what to do. Thank you. Okay, now you can see that I have the 2 octopuses here boiling. They're going to keep on boiling for about 45 minutes, maybe sometimes to an hour, until I can take a fork and I can actually stab and it's a little bit tender. Oh my God, look at that! That's so awful! That's so disgusting! How is going to eat that? Believe me, it's going to be delicious. Here on the fry pan, I have onions, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and now I'm going to put in about 4 garlic, and I'm going to let that saute for about another couple of minutes. Now I'm going to basically add the same ingredients that I did on my other series of cooking with shrimp. So now I am going to add the tomato paste, and again the tomato paste has to be fried. Again, 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2 tablespoons. Sorry if I go a little bit too fast, but I only have basically 10 minutes on this video to put this all together. You hear it frying there. You get that frying mixed in with the onions. And again, we're not going to add any salt until the end because the tomato paste and the pimento sauce is going to have salt in it. And now we're going to add the Portuguese hot pimento sauce. Please refer to my series on shrimp. If you can't find this, I will show you there how to make this so you can use it. So we add about 2 tablespoons. I like it a little bit more because I like it hot. There we go. And again, we fry that. We're making a nice paste here. Oh, if you could only smell that. Let that fry for about 2 minutes. The octopus is really coming nicely. Now, I need to take care of myself. Okay. Now, again, we are now increase the heat a little bit. Now we're going to add some white wine. Again, in this recipe you can add red wine if you want. You can add beer if you want, apple juice if you want, and light vinegar if you want. So now I want some extra sauce, so I can put a little bit more in there. There we go. So we are now going to cook that until the alcohol has evaporated. We're back. We can see now that the alcohol has evaporated in this mixture. I have the potatoes roasting in the oven. I have the octopus cooking here. Now I'm going to start to add all the ingredients here. So what we add to this nice tomato base is 2 leaves of bay leaves, half a teaspoon of honey to get away. Oh, what the heck, I like it sweet. Put a little bit more there to take the bitterness away. And we add fresh ground black pepper. We add a little bit of vinegar. There we go. I like to use red wine vinegar. And my famous one, Maggi or Margie, the way the Europeans call it. And we put a few shots of those in there. There we go. Now we stir that all around. Okay, now again we don't add any salt. Now I add a touch of cumin. And my favorite again, allspice. There we go. Stir that all around. And we're going to let this basically simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes until we get a nice tasting sauce. Now, and the last 5 minutes of cooking, I take some parsley and we add some parsley to the mixture. You can basically use any kind of parsley that you like. Okay, and now this is going to sit here and it's going to simmer. Okay, we are back. The sauce has already been made here, and the octopus is already about 80 to 90% cooked. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take some of that liquid from the octopus. We're going to take some out and we're going to use this to put into the sauce when we start to simmer the octopus into the sauce. So we put that to the side there because we're going to use that. And now what we're going to do is we take the octopus, we're going to drain it and we're going to let it cool because we're going to cut it up into pieces now. And I'm back. So what I did was I cooled down the octopus here and I'm going to cut into little pieces. I now take the sauce that I pre-made and I pour that into a larger pan. And now what I do is I proceed to take the octopus and cut it at each individual legs. I know some people might find this a little disturbing, but I take all these little pieces like this here and I cut those off and throw those to the garbage, and I cut these pieces into smaller pieces here. So I now cut that and put that into the sauce, all the octopus there. And as you can see, there's nice chunky pieces of meat that is going to saute in the sauce. Now I have chopped the octopus, I combined it with the sauce, and you can see it is sitting here and simmering. And at the same time I have some of the juices from the octopus from the boiled water, and when it gets a little bit too thick, it's going to sit here for about 45 minutes to an hour. I just keep adding a little bit of this so it doesn't become too thick. And then with a fork you basically go into the octopus and you stab it until you feel that it's tender, then you know it's ready. So now I have it at minimum heat and I'm going to cover it, and it is going to cook for another 45 minutes to an hour. And we're back. The octopus has now been sauteing for 45 minutes and it is ready. I took a nice tray and I put some nice lettuce on it, and now I take a clear bowl and I put it into the bowl like this, and we put those on the side like this. That's pretty hot. There we have it, a octopus delight served with some bread and some potatoes. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on my next series of cooking.